So in this video, I want to talk about the best laptops for student or for people who are looking for laptops, especially for students who just get an offer from university and get ready for buying a new laptop for the post-secondary education. I think here are some great advice I want to share with you. I think that is worth to buy. First, you have to get straight for one idea is that a student laptop doesn't mean it has to be cheap. It doesn't mean it has to be cheap. A super cheap laptop like a Chromebook, like a very cheap maybe Windows laptop don't necessarily provide you a great experience. So, and if you want to get a university, you have to make sure that your device runs smoothly, runs perfectly, and at least not too bad on performance side. So you have to consider getting a device that should last you for the next 4 years and is reliable and won't like automatically shut down when you have to use it at one moment. It has to have a great solid battery life, and it has to be light, it has to be portable. There are a lot of things you need to consider, but let me give you my idea of some of the best laptops for students right now. So I want to say first, I want to separate into two basic categories. The first is a MacBook, the second is the Windows laptop. So I will start with the MacBook. So for the MacBook, I think the most worth it one to get is actually the MacBook Pro late 2016 model, the 13-inch without the touch bar version. Why? So let's take a look at the performance sheet. It has a 2.0 gigahertz processor, 256 gigabyte of storage, and 8 gigabyte of RAM, and Iris Graphic 540 and 2 Thunderbolt 3 port, and starting at 1899 Canadian dollars, 1899 Canadian dollars. So this is the cheapest model actually announced on the October event in year 2016, and I'm using it currently right now. This is my laptops right now, and I have to say it's a great laptops. Though on the performance sheet it looks not like stunning as the i7 MacBook Pro, but the i5 core should be enough for a post-secondary students to do some basic stuff, to do daily stuff, to finish their homework, to do their research, to do their videos, to do their document editing, to do some easy designs, to do like some some light Photoshop editings. These things should be very efficient on these devices, and it's not as expensive as the one with the touch bar version, which is starting at a price of 2,299 Canadian dollar, which is $400 more expensive. This one is still really great, and it's very light, very simple, very elegant, and very beautiful. You get an option for selecting from silver and space gray model, and you still get some latest features on others MacBook Pro with the touch bar. For example, the Force Touch trackpad, the second generation butterfly magnetism keyboard, the great upgraded Retina display, the super fast flash storage, and great speakers, and great design, and super large smooth trackpad. All these signature features on the 15-inch MacBook Pro and the 13-inch MacBook Pro with the Touch Bar version has been implemented on the 13-inch MacBook Pro without the Touch Bar version. So if you're looking for a MacBook Pro right now, I suggest you to getting this one, this late 2016 13-inch MacBook Pro without the Touch Bar. And this is the base model starting at just $1899, and it's a really solid, great build quality devices, and I think it should last you perfectly for the next 4 year in university. So get this device, it's amazing. I love it. I use it for like half a year. I have to say everything is awesome on these devices. And this is the MacBook Pro I really recommend it, and I don't actually recommend you to get a MacBook Air because MacBook Air hasn't been updated since the year 2015, and using previous generation Intel Core processor is not using have a Retina display. It doesn't have like Force Touch trackpads, all these kind of cool stuff and new technology. So I really don't recommend you to getting the MacBook Air, though it's quite cheap and it's much cheaper than the MacBook Pro. But if you want a device that can solidly last you for the next 4 years, get a MacBook Pro. Even it's a base model, it should be better than a MacBook Air devices. So that's my idea for what you should get on the MacBook categories. And if you're talking about a Windows laptop, the only Windows laptop I recommend it for students is actually the XPS 13. The XPS 13 has one model that is currently on sale on the Dell.ca, which is the Canadian website, and it just costs $14.99 and has 7th generation Intel Core i7 processor and 8 GB of memory and 256 GB of solid state drive. And this is actually an amazing deal, because first it's a 7th generation Kaby Lake next generation processor, very power efficient and very powerful, and most importantly, for $14.99 under just $1,500, you are getting an i7 dual-core processor. That is quite a great deal, actually. This product is actually on sale. Before it's $15.99. It's also a pretty great price, but now it's getting more cheaper with $14.99. So i7 dual-core processor at below $1,500, it's amazing. And also you get 8 GB of RAM, 256 PCIe solid state drive, which is kind of fast, I think. You got a full HD, Infinite H, beautiful display, and the Dell XPS 13 has great build qualities. And you got backlit keyboard, all the things you want to, USB 3.0, much more port selection than the MacBook Pro, and you still get everything you want. It's a beautiful silver machine. It's super light, just starting at a 1.2 kilogram. And you got really great battery life at 16 watt per hour integrated battery. And this is actually an amazing deal on the Dell.ca for Canadians. And I guess there's more deals if you are US person on Dell.com. US website, there are a lot of cheaper deals, and you always gonna see a lot of discount from the Dell website. And you can also find coupons online, and there are a lot of real discount on the Dell website. So if you haven't seen a discount for the product you're looking for, just wait for a moment, wait for a few days, and you will see the discounts, and their sales event actually come pretty frequently. So wait and see. There will be a lot of coupon, a lot of discount, and it's pretty huge. So this device, I really like it. I used XPS 13 before. It's a great solid device. The Infinite H display really made this device super stunning, super beautiful, super elegant, and it's beautifully designed. And still a very solid build device with great build qualities, and with the Windows 10 latest generation Windows 10 Creator update. And you can also get Windows 10s probably in the near future, Windows 10 Pro, and you still got a full HD beautiful display, and you can upgrade it with adding some bucks and getting a 4K Infinite H display. There's no problem for that. And consider the price $14.99, you're getting a dual-core i7 processor, which is a kind of a great deal, great bet. And it's light, it's everything you want for a student laptop, and it's a premium student laptop. So this actually are the two laptops I recommended for all the students. They are really great. So if you're a Mac user, well, get the MacBook Pro 2.0 GHz i5 one without the touch bars, late 2016 models. And if you're a Windows user, you get the XPS 13. You pick the one that is on sale, or pick the one that's best fit for you. There's a lot of customization for the XPS 13. So that's it for my recommendation for a great student laptop that could last you for the next 4 years. And these laptops are really reliable. I used it before, I tested before, and I tell you that both of the two laptops provide you fantastic, great user experience. So yeah, so that's my sum up for which one you should get, and they are really great. So thank you for watching, and have a great day, everyone. Bye.